Welcome to La Bella Vida Ink. This is your girl, Thalia Anahi Sanchez. This is Tattoo Nightmare episode 4. And today we have the one and only Sam, who helps not only help me out with my YouTube and everything, but has also helped me out with filming for my YouTube and also has taken a lot of amazing pictures. So if you guys are ever interested, hit him up. He's going to introduce himself right now. Give him a round of applause.
Hello, yeah, my name is Sam. I do like green eggs and ham.
Oh.
I take video and photos, and I met Thalia a long time ago. And
we should actually
grow. Like I didn't know anything, and then she like thought I did, and she like was like, "Oh, help me with my videos." Like I don't really know what I'm doing.
We started from scratch, from zero. Like,
but now I'm a lot better. So I take some.
He's
fun
amazing.
Photos.
He's amazing.
Yesterday we actually had a photo shoot.
Yo, yes, really I will insert some clips here.
Yeah, we got Leslie in the back. I taught her everything she knows.
Leslie.
But yeah, we've been friends for a
he
very
literally
long time.
schooled us right now. He's like, this is wrong. Check this out. Apparently, I was using my headphones wrong. They were gamer headphones. God. But
she's like, I can't hear myself.
I can't
and I'm like, she's over here putting the volume all the way up. And I'm like, wait, no, stop.
We had a little nightmare here. We were like, oh my God.
Well, I put them on and I'm like, oh, she has like the volume all the way down and her on the headphones.
I'm gonna
Poor Leslie's over here stressing out.
I was making their life complicated. But show us your Instagram. Tell us where they could contact you for
it's
videos. Right he's gonna insert it.
No, my Instagram is Sammy Des Jr. I feel like I should really put more stuff in there because I really don't, because I'm always busy doing stuff for everybody else.
Yeah. But tell us about your future podcast that you've been, trying to put together and stuff.
Oh, it's not like a podcast. It's more like I'm just trying to do, because I love taking photos, but I feel like if you just put a photo up, it's kind of boring. So what I want to do is like make little videos and like showing kind of like the behind the scenes, and then like have whoever I'm taking a photo of talk about whatever. Yesterday we had like a nice talk about self-love.
Yes.
And growth and self-respect, and because you're very spiritual. I remember I was never into that, but then when I met you, you were like, you read me like a book. It was weird.
Yeah.
I
saw right through him.
I never like cared about any of that spiritual. But then I met you, and then I like the way you just like knew exactly everything about me. But all you did was just kind of like, I feel like all you did was just kind of like observe me and like.
I soaked in your energy to see who you were, and I accepted you.
Whatever that means. I was like kind of freaking out. I did the
That's So Raven thing, though.
Yeah, it's so weird.
You're like, I know who Sam is.
So every time
Sam's coming.
So now, like when I think Thalia, like she's this spiritual being that's like all about, self-love and stuff. So yesterday we did a photo shoot, and I told her to just talk about that, and then I'll make the video a little bit later.
Yeah, he made me go deep. I was like, oh shit, what am I saying? Nah, just kidding. It was beautiful. The questions you asked me were amazing. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He did his homework ish. Nah. No, but he did. He did his homework amazingly. Like the way I seen you grow from the start in Clear Creek. The way we met was really intense too. Like I asked him, remember in the car?
Oh wait, I painted a picture. Okay, so yeah, we met like we were camp counselors together, and I remember it was my first day.
Oh my God, yes.
And like the campus, it's like in the Angeles Crest Mountains. So I'm over here driving. I'm being very careful because I'm like, well, like
because these are curves and stuff.
And there's nothing to catch you. If you fall, you go.
You're dead.
And then so I'm driving very carefully, and then there's this car that just like zips by me, and I'm like, damn, I wish I believed in myself as much as that person believes in themselves, because I cannot drive that fast there. And then when I get there, I like see the car, and I'm like, oh, cool, so they work here. And she was like avoiding me at the beginning, and I was like, oh, everybody's introducing themselves to me, and I'm like, oh, hi, I'm Sam. And then I'm like, oh, hi there. And then she's just like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm the one that passed you, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, it's cool, dude, no worries.
Yeah, because I thought I was never gonna see this person because nobody goes to the fucking Clear Creek because it's in the middle of nowhere in the mountains. And when I saw his car coming down, and I'm like, it felt like the shark music. Dun, dun, dun. You know, my perspective was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get in trouble because I thought it was one of the teachers that comes with the children. So I'm like, they're gonna fucking tell the fucking administrators in there that you have a crazy counselor. How is this person taking care of your kids? I almost got run over, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, shit. And when he told me he was going to be another counselor, after I was like, I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to like pass you and everything. And that was a little mini heart attack. Not going to lie, when I first saw you, I was like,
well,
oh my
don't
God.
pass people.
I was going to be late.
Nah, but I mean, I didn't care. I was just like, I would never, even to this day, I probably would never drive that fast like that. Because it's just like, I was like, I don't believe in myself that much driving into something. But you were just like, it's like, what's that one? That Speed Racer.
Oh my God.
Like that Speed Racer.
Yeah, and that's where I met him, and he was doing photography, videography, and stuff, and he had amazing work, you guys.
No, I didn't know what I was doing at all.
Not gonna lie, because of you, which I am very grateful. Like, you helped me to jump into the YouTube game, into the videography, into photography, and I would say as a tattoo artist, just having friends like that is so amazing. Like, you helped me out in so many ways, which I appreciate you so much because you also helped me gain my confidence in talking in front of cameras. You remember when we first started? He would repeat it so many times and I would blank out. And you had so much patience with me. Like,
no, well, I mean,
very appreciative.
It's not, look, here's the thing. Like, I feel like people are very thrown off or not. They're very intimidated by the camera. But what I try to do is like, just pretend they're not there. Like right now, there's nobody here. I can't imagine somebody watching this.
You know, I'm going to draw like a poster to have somebody like Bob Ross behind there so it can look like we're talking to him.
Yeah, no, but I know I've been doing this for like a while. Like I used to work for a YouTuber who I was on camera all the time. And it was weird at first because you're like, oh, what if I say something dumb? But if you think that way, you kind of like tense up and then you sound like a robot, which is what I was telling her. But I was like, no, dude, we're just having a conversation right now. And she would just like overthink. She'll use words that she never uses. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, you're not getting She's acting like she's getting arrested or something.
I was like, tattooing is life. Like I don't know.
Yeah, but I was like, no, just pretend you're talking to me. I was like, forget the cameras here. It's just me and you right now, me and you. And I feel like now you're just you finally get what I meant because I feel like you didn't understand what I meant when I would say that.
No, he helped me out so much, you guys. Like, I will say too, like, since he did see he did a lot of filming for me. He saw a lot of people I tattooed. So he's seen how tattoos work a lot from beginning to end and stuff. Like he would be here like so many hours, me stenciling them. He would meet all of the people that I would tattoo. He saw how different people reacted with tattooing as well. Some of them took it really amazing and others were just really a nightmare.
It's really crazy how I think when you see me taking pictures or editing or video, you're like, oh, that's like when I do this, when I'm drawing or when I'm like tattooing. And then when I see you tattoo, I'm like, oh, this is like Photoshop, but in real life, in real time. Yeah. Because I still remember when you had all your inks. I'm like, why do you have all your black inks like that? It's like, oh, well, this is the darkest dark. And this is the lightest light. I'm like, oh, those are like the shadows and the blacks when you're editing a photo and you're adding shadows here and you're adding shadows there. And you know where the lighting is because the lighting is like this. Yeah. So it's weird because I understand.
Our worlds combine in a weird way.
Yeah. I feel like I know so much about tattooing, and then I have friends that ask me, like, oh, I want to get a tattoo here. I'm like, well, you should probably do this, this, and this. It's like, how do you know so much? I'm like, I don't know. And then I'm like, oh, it's because of her.
I filmed so many times.
Yeah.
A tattoo artist. But now that you guys get to know a little bit about us and how we met and everything, he's gonna share his stories and his nightmares and what he's seen just watching me tattoo. And he's also somebody who's gotten tattoos by not just me, but other artists as well.
One other artist.
He cheated on me once, but it's all right. Nah, just kidding, dude. No, it's really good. He's an amazing artist too. Like I saw the work, beautiful.
So beautiful. Yeah, I just remember this one time. I'm like, I called a shop up, and I'm like, hey, can I get a tattoo? And they're like, yeah, for sure. And they like sign me up and everything. And I go, and it's like a place that I've been to a million times. And they're out of nowhere, they were like, hey, can you also bring your like camera equipment and stuff? And I'm like, all right. And then I came in, and they weren't even gonna tattoo me. They have somebody else, and they were just like judging me. They were like, well, you're shooting this wrong. And then they're like, go get us some boba. And then I'm like, all right, I'll get you some boba. And they're like, oh, I don't even like this boba. And then she had a sister that was also being mean to me. Her name was Wendy. Dude, this tattooer's name is Thalia. She does this all the time. She's like, no, I'm totally kidding.
Who the fuck is that bitch? God, we said we were not gonna name names. That's the whole point of this.
No, I'm
this
just kidding.
bitch calling everybody out. Cut.
No, I'm totally kidding. So yeah, it's weird because I don't really have I don't have experience with a lot of. I just know you and then that other artist that I had, but so I don't really have any like nightmare stories about myself. But watching all the people that you work with, I did notice one thing.
Yes,
and that's
spill the beans. No names though.
All right. I've noticed that like all the women that you come in, they're like these cute little girls, and some of them only have like one tattoo or no tattoos, or some of them have a lot of tattoos. But I noticed that no matter what, they'll like sit down and they sit like a rock. I've caught some of them even falling asleep.
Oh yeah.
And they don't move at all. But then you'll get like some guys that are like buff and like all tatted up, and they're like moving like crazy.
Yeah, those are the nightmares, you guys.
And then they'll be like, oh yeah, let me take a break and let me go to the restroom. And dude, I know where they're going to the restroom. They're just taking a break because it hurts.
They're like, oh, in the restroom, like, oh my god, I'm about to cry.
But you can see it in their face, like. Smiling the whole time, and then she tattooed me, and then I like calmed down because like it didn't hurt as much as I thought it was gonna hurt. Like it was done like really quickly, and And then I just felt she made me feel really relaxed. And at the end, then she's like, yeah, I knew you were nervous because you were just talking way too much. Like, this happens all the time. And I'm like, oh, now it made me feel worse because I was like, oh, she knew the whole time I was scared.
I thought I was being cool.
I really did think I was being cool. That was
your little nightmare. Oh my God, I'm going to get tattooed.
Yeah, because again, it's my first tattoo ever. You're doing it like here.
Yes. And
I was like, oh my God, I don't know how. I just saw you set up everything, and then you were like taking your time and like sure. And like that whole time, I was just like, oh, am I making a mistake? Should I not get the tattoo? Maybe I should just get paid instead for the video that I did.
You're gonna help a lot of people that it's their first time with a tattoo because they do feel like panicky a lot of the times. They're like thinking the worst of the worst, exactly how you are. And this is going to help them to be like, okay, I'm not the only person that was freaking out a little bit. Because it is nerve-wracking when you're about to get fucking hammed in there.
I do appreciate that you never said anything, though. You just kind of like kept it cool. You kept the conversation going with me. You knew that I was like, oh, he needs to talk right now. Like, let him just talk. And then at the end, then that's when you told me, it's like, yeah, I knew you were.
Yeah, at the end, it's normal. Because sometimes I tend to read the person in the vibe a bit when it's their first tattoo. There's some people who like to overtalk, and I just have to move things slowly because if I'm rushing, they're gonna be like, oh my god, they're gonna freak out, So you have to slow down the pace for them, and let them like speak and say whatever they want. A lot of times it won't make sense, but you're just like, oh yeah, and they jump from question to question. But I do have some people who it's their first time and they're so quiet, they're so in their head, so I have to start conversating with them. And I just explain to them what I'm doing, and that helps them to like, oh, okay. And then sometimes some people do ask me, tell me when you start, please. And sometimes I'm like, okay, here I go, okay? So they could kind of prepare themselves and take a deep breath in. Yeah. But then after they're like, are you tattooing me? And I'm like, yes, I am. I'm done.
Yeah, you're very good at, again, you're really good at reading people. I don't know if that's just something you were born with or because you have so many interaction with people that this is like what you learn like by doing this job.
You know what? That's so true. I feel a little bit of both. Like I did build intuition a lot, and I learned to listen to my gut and my feelings. Because sometimes I'm pretty sure you have this. Like you're like, why am I feeling this way? Oh, it's not me. Somebody else is feeling this around me.
Whoa, I don't know. Like
right now, you're hungry and you want sushi.
I am hungry though. No, low key, I am pretty hungry. What was I gonna say?
Remember, you know what? I do want to take a little bit step further on one of the nightmares we both shared. And it was when you were filming somebody. Obviously, we're not going to name names because that's not the point. It's just for, in the future for you to learn how to approach a tattoo artist or, us tattoo artists for tattooing for so long. We know when you're hurt. We know when something's happening or, you're in your head a lot and stuff. No, just kidding. This one. Just kidding. Sam, go for it.
Oh, okay. I thought they were just for decoration.
Well, these are fake. Just two are real.
Sorry, continue.
But Sam, has seen it all. He knows, when someone's also in pain or is just all talk, And the one nightmare we had together was this person, we were going to film them, and they knew already. And this was supposed to be just, a 1 day, 6 hour. This tattoo took us 2 days, right? But we had to separate it because we had to let it heal for the video. So the video took almost a whole year, because we had to reschedule her and stuff.
I don't know. I thought we didn't even finish it.
I don't remember either. You know what? You're right. I don't remember anymore.
I thought you said, if this is the same person I'm thinking of, I thought you said that she came in. Oh, look, there's the sister that I was telling you about.
She's creeping in right now.
She's always just judging me. Look at her. Come over here. Say hi. Or bye. Anyways.
You're right. You know what? We didn't finish it. Stranger danger. We didn't finish it. I do remember now. Because I was like, wait, did we? Because that's how much of a nightmare it was that I put it all the way in the back of my head, Because it was one of our videos that we were trying to go back into YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say that I noticed right away that I didn't understand until later. Well, because when she came in, I feel like your vibe was because you're usually very friendly and you click with your clients right away. But with her, I noticed you were just quiet. You weren't even talking to me, and that's weird because we're always talking.
Yes.
But you were just like quiet.
Yes.
Like the whole day you were off.
Yes.
You were very like, I'm just gonna do this job. And I thought it was because you were nervous that I was filming, because I think that was like one of the first videos we started doing together of you actually tattooing.
Yes.
It probably was like the third one or whatever. But yeah, I noticed that, and then I remember she was like just talking a lot, and she was just like, "Yeah, I've done like a lot of tattoos. Like it just doesn't even hurt or anything." And I was like, "Oh, cool. This should be an easy day for me." And I remember the only thing you said to me was like, "Yeah, this shouldn't take more than like 3 hours." Or something along those lines. But as soon as you started tattooing her, she would just like move. But like
He saw it all.
Earlier we said that like guys like kind of start moving a little bit, little by little away from you. Yeah. And it's like, you know, it's like they're doing it because their body's like, no, this hurts, you know. But this chick was like, I think you were, she was like, just like,
it was on her shoulder.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my. Yeah. I was just like,
he's not exaggerating.
Dude.
I promise you, he's not exaggerating.
I was like, dude, that you're gonna mess. Like,
yeah.
Why would you do that? She's tattooing on your skin forever. You're gonna mess her up.
Yeah.
And
yeah, you were getting anxiety too, because when I would look up, he'll be like, oh shit, like, is this normal? Like, yeah.
Yeah, because I never seen anything like somebody. And then again, we just talked like girls usually handle pain so well, but this, I don't know what was up with this girl. She was just.
She was sweet. She was really sweet. She was really cool. It was just the whole moving around, but dramatically, you know, like, like very dramatic. And I think that's when I was more like, I gotta be quiet and gotta focus, because I had to pull out my needle quick, because if she moved, like, I was gonna tattoo her like all wrong. So it was really stressful for me, because I was still trying to like keep calm and collective and not make her feel like any weird and stuff. And we were filming and her boyfriend was there, you know. So I was just trying to like work with her, but he saw it.
That's the one thing, because I was just like, whoa. I was just like, dude, don't. I've never seen anybody move that dramatically while they're getting tattooed, because again, you're getting. Even me, when I got my shoulder, that like mine hurt, but I was just like holding my breath. I was like, I can't move because this is a very fine line tattoo. If she messes this up, that's on me. You know, that's not even on you anymore. And it was just weird that she was just like weird. She was very nice. Yeah. Her boyfriend was cool too. It was just like maybe, I don't know what it was.
I feel like maybe she was going through some things, because that's what I realized when people are going through things. Because I tattooed people when they're in a great mindset, and then I tattooed the same person when they're going through either, you know, someone passed away, or, you know, they're going through life changes very drastic, that I tattooed them, and their body's even more sensitive, that they move more. And that's what I realized. And I feel like I made a connection with that, where I'm like, oh, this person is probably going through a lot, because it's really rare for them to feel all of that. You know, they're either so much in their head with all these problems that they can't enjoy, not that they enjoy the pain and stuff, but they can't be in the present moment of them getting tattooed. I feel like that's what was feeling and stuff. But this one was definitely a really big nightmare for both of us. Yeah, because it was making him hard to film. He didn't get a lot of good.
She was just moving so much, and then also it was just like a waste of time, because like now like you paid for me to be here, and like I'm doing my job, you're doing your job. Yeah, it's like something that we never had to think of. I was like, oh, we don't have to think like if the person is gonna be cool, you know? Yeah. We thought she was saying all this like stuff like, yeah, I'm pretty good, like,
yeah, I'm good with pain tolerance and everything. And so watch out for those people, you know, because sometimes it's the opposite.
I was like, and then now that I look back at it, it's like, oh, maybe she was just talking too much because she was so nervous. Yeah, like exactly how I was when I first got my tattoo.
Damn, he's learning the patterns of everything. Yeah, but yeah, that one was definitely one of the hugest nightmares we shared and stuff. Like, but I think him, from seeing all the people that he filmed with me, I think that one was like the most craziest one. Yeah. Did we have any other nightmares, or did you have any nightmares after that?
There was just this one other guy that you were tattooing that he was just moving a lot too. But he was more, I mean, again, we're not saying that these are like bad people. They're great.
They're great people.
But I just remember there was something off about him, because where he was getting tattooed, he was getting tattooed in his forearm. And he just had like a bunch of scratches on his forearm already. Oh, yes. And he was saying that like it was because of work, because he works like
I forgot what he worked.
construction or something.
Yeah, something like that.
But I felt bad because I was like, dang, I don't know what all those cars are, but you're going over those cars.
Yeah, they were like tiny little, like like little cat scratches ish, kind of like that. Like, but like fiberglass stuff.
It was fiberglass.
Like he would work with fiberglass stuff. So I think he said that like, it's just little irritations in the sides.
That was a longer day too. I remember we took like so many breaks, and I was here for like the whole day recording it. But
like so many breaks, you guys. Like he's been with me with other girls with like do full color, that do bigger pieces, and we were doing a bunch of horror ones, so they were like 3-4 hours, whatever. But this one took like a good 7-8.
Yeah,
hours.
it was the whole it was daytime when I got here, and the moon was up when I left. Yeah, it was a lot, and I felt bad for the guy because I'm like, it was like it's like, what are you doing this to? Because it's not his fault.
Yeah,
it's like, I mean, I don't know, like she's a better tattoo place. I don't know. Like, you know,
what are you trying to say?
It's like I'm just like, damn, dude, it just sucks because this is something that people don't talk about. I feel like this is something that we don't realize that people go through that are tattooing. Like tattoo artists don't like. I feel like a normal person like me, I only realize this because I'm like recording you.
Yeah, because you've seen so many different ones.
Yeah, but like another artist, like a digital artist or like a painter, they don't have to worry about their canvas moving or being mean or pain.
Having it.
You know,
that's true.
It just stays there, and there's no. But you're working on like a human. They're moving, they're grunting, they're having a bad day.
Yeah.
They're having an emotional moment because maybe the tattoo of a loved one. Sometimes it's even like I know people that are sober. They get like things that for every year that they've been sober.
Oh yeah.
So it's a very emotional thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember, like even one, like I have a really dumb tattoo.
Oh yeah, show them your dumb tattoos.
Well, first of all, it's SpongeBob.
Oh my God.
She did it for my last birthday.
He even knows SpongeBob's fucking birthday. What is it?
It's my password. So this is my brother as Frankenstein. I had like a little emotional moment just because I'm like, this is dumb because I didn't tell my brother I was gonna get this. I was just like, hey dude, I'm gonna get a tattoo, and he's like, of what? And then I just drove off.
Speaking of nightmare, these are all pretty much horror too. He's into that.
Oh yeah. So I got the Jason cup because I got a little Jason right here.
You've been working out.
A little bit.
That's why he fucking pulled out his arm. Look at me, ladies.
But I remember it was emotional for me. Not like I wasn't sad or anything. It was just more like I was just thinking, I was like, oh, this is my brother. It's funny that I'm getting him, and I was just like waiting to like. I was like just so happy. I was like, he doesn't know that I'm getting this, and I'm just gonna like go surprise him and be like, look what I got, and I was just like picturing his face because like I'm kind of like in my family, like I'm like kind of like the black sheep, but not in a bad way. I'm like the creative one that like kidding, like that does like dumb stuff.
Yes.
And he's very serious. So I was just like, oh, I want to see what his reaction would be. And I want to like, so like the whole time I'm like, dude, and it's so funny because the artist that I did, another thing that I noticed is like, you always scared me with like male artists because you were like, dude, guys tattoo with like a heavy hand. They're just like dig into you. And I was like,
no, I would say, no, you're such a dramatic bitch. I would say like men tend to. This motherfucker's lying.
No, that's what you said.
No, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, she like scared me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get this one, and I was like, oh, let me try another artist for this. And that way I was like, I'm not gonna like bug Thalia like every time. I was like, hey, Thalia, can you pencil me in for this day?
No. Tomorrow.
So I like did my research and I found this guy, and he's great.
Yeah. We'll actually put on his Instagram and stuff.
Oh, his name is Gray Marks. He's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really talented. He specializes in like kind of like portrait style. Ooh. But I didn't want to get like a portrait per se. I wanted to get more like a sketch. But his stuff is like really cool. And I remember I went in and he was like really quiet, like kind of just like a quiet dude. And then he was just like chuckling. He was like, hey man, so who is this guy? Who are you like? I was like, oh, that's my brother. And then he like, his face changed.
He thought he was your mate or something?
Huh?
He thought he was your boyfriend or something?
No, he just didn't know who it was. I think he thought it was like my friend. Because me and my brother don't really look alike. I think, but like his face completely changed because he's like, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. And I'm like, no. Like, no, dude, he's like he's like in my house, like in the living room playing PS5. But it's funny because like people are like, And then the one thing that I found weird is like one of my friends was like, well, why would you get him when he's alive? I'm like, because I want to. I feel like they're conditioned to like, oh, you're gonna get that tattoo if like they're dead. I was like, but like no, it's like it was that. But he was like, he's like, does he know you're getting this? I'm like, no. He's like, would he like? How is he gonna react? He's like, I don't know, we'll find out. But then it was cool because like then like there was other people getting tattooed and they would like go up to me. There was like the receptionist girl.
Yeah.
She was like, dude, that tattoo is so cool. And then it made me like feel less insecure because everybody thought it was like, oh, that's a really cool tattoo.
Yeah.
But I thought they were gonna think this guy's dumb. Like he's getting
okay. A
like
tattoo.
I just felt super insecure.
Yeah.
But everybody made me feel really comfortable.
That's awesome.
And so the thing I was gonna say is like you scared me because I thought
I was a nightmare.
guys were gonna like I thought this was just gonna be like but no,
so
dude, to be completely honest, dude, this guy, I just felt the needle. He never once did he even like put his hands on me.
I think he even said that he had a lighter hand than me too.
Yeah, dude, he did. I was just like, because with you, I like never feel. I feel like you're more comfortable with me, so you put like a little bit of weight or something.
Yeah, I was like, Sam, you made me pissed
you like
today.
lay on me, and you're like, just do it now. No, but like no, it was like light. It was just like so delicate. He was just like he was in it, dude. Like he was just like, and it's you get that face too when you're like in the zone. Like, have you ever guys seen the movie Soul?
Soul?
On like Disney, like is a Disney Pixar movie. But basically what they're saying is like,
yes, I have.
When they're doing their thing, like playing the piano or playing
yes, football,
like they go to this like realm where they're doing it. Mm-hmm. And I noticed that you do that. He was doing that, and Leslie would say that I do that when I take my face change and I'm just like focused because you're in the zone, and that's how he was. And like it was just like a great experience that I had with him. I was like. And it's weird. He told me, he's like, oh, did your other tattoos? And I was like, dude, honestly, as my friend, this is like the first time I go to a shop that I don't know, and I'm like doing like the whole business side of it, because usually it just feels like, oh, we're kicking it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's so true. It's like a whole different atmosphere.
Yeah. And then I was like, but dude, you like that dude made me feel like we were kicking it too. Like we were just talking about.
That was a great nightmare.
That was a dream.
That was a dream, you guys.
And it's funny because the tattoo shop is called California Dream.
Oh my god, that's so cool. We'll tag them and everything so you guys can check out the artists and stuff, because if he had a great experience and stuff with him, I'm pretty sure he will also make you guys feel comfortable if you're ever interested in stuff in different styles of tattooing as well.
But it's one thing I was gonna say is like, so I put myself in your situation where, well, I mean, I've been in your situation where like you're not having a good time, we're having a like nightmare, as you're saying. But I was like, you do like a wonderful job at handling it, because I'm like, I would, at those situations that were stressful, especially with the girl that kept moving, in my mind I was like, I'm so glad she's handling this. I'm so glad I'm just the camera guy, because I have no idea how I would handle that. And you were just like, trying to calm her down, trying to like doing all these things. And I was just like, whoa.
I was like, oh, we could take a break. To making her feel comfortable and be like, okay, like we could relax a bit, spray her Bactine. Bactine helps a lot and stuff. She sometimes was like, no, you're sometimes be like, okay. Sometimes you have to remind them, like, it's okay if you're going through pain, just let me know. If you can't handle it, we could always do it another day. You know what I mean? Like, communicating with your artist is so important. And an artist should never be like, I have to stop right now. Like, no, like, we understand you're going through pain. Just let us know if you can't handle it, and we won't be like, oh my god, like you're such a bitch or whatever, No, we'll be like, cool, like, I'd rather want to tattoo you when you're more comfortable and relaxed, because it'll be easier for both of us. But
I feel like she's like a snake charmer. She has to you have this like cobra.
Like
you're just like, it's like, no, I am.
Like Jafar.
Like we're in this together. Yeah. You're kind of like just. Because you have to relax
genie.
them.
You gotta I gotta rub the lab.
You gotta relax. You gotta kind of like hypnotize them. Like, no, you're in a safe place. Let me just do my thing.
We're all like this. Or from Karate Kid, where he's like trying to become the snake. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're okay.
This is what I'm saying. Like, it's like when I first met you again. It's like, I'm like, again, I was never. I'm a very like logic based. Not anymore. Like, you changed me. I feel like now I'm more like. Nah, you should understand how other people are feeling, how you're feeling. Try to keep that at the door when you're doing work or whatever. But I was just like, how is she so sweet? How do you? But it's just like, you're just honestly just kind of like putting yourself in their shoes. You're kind of like feeling how they're feeling. It's like, oh, why are they doing the way that, like, why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? And I just feel like that's how you learn. Like, you learn that by like tattooing, because you're like in this intimate moment, like tattooing them.
I 100% agree with you. Like, I'm pretty sure from you filming me a lot and stuff, you see how intimate it is and like personal and stuff. Like, we pretty much kick it for such a long time. We ask each other questions and we get to see the vibe. Some people just like to watch movies, others music, others are a little bit more quieter than others. Some people like to talk about their life, others are more private, you know. So you just get, you never know where you're gonna get through that fucking door, to be honest, or in that canvas that you're tattooing. Sometimes it could be a dream, how he said, or it could be a fucking nightmare. Doesn't mean that the person is bad or good or anything. No, we're just learning from different situations, different vibrations, different experiences. And sometimes some of them are more lovelier than others. But you get to learn from every person that comes through that door, either way. But thank you, Sam, for letting me know that I was your nightmare.
I feel like I was your nightmare. Like the first time you tattooed me, I was like, I started talking about like my ears. I was like, yeah, my ears sometimes are dry. I'm like, what? I was so dumb. Like,
you were saying the most random stuff. I was just like, okay, just nod, say yes. He's going through it right now.
Yeah, so we were each other's nightmares.
Yeah, we were each other's nightmares. But thank you, Sam. You guys can follow him on his Instagram, which is
Sam. You're not gonna put it here?
Oh yeah, we can put it.
Put it right here, like right here. It's right here.
Right. I always tell her like I'm gonna put it right here, and she places it up there. And I'm like, no.
I'll put it there. I'll put it right. I'll teach you how to do this. It's easy.
So yeah, you can if you guys need.
Not that I can't. It's that I don't want to.
Yeah, she decides not to. She's like,
oh, you did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's sneaky.
She's gonna put it like on my eyes and shit. That'd be funny. You should do that.
But yeah, he has done a lot of photo shoots, and a photo shoot that I will be posting soon. He's really great. He makes me feel comfortable. I've been with other ones. There's other good photographers I've been to as well, but he's definitely a great one as well.
Switching like
You're like, what other photographer? And also videos, you guys. He knows what he's doing. Like my time lapses, everything.
Most
like
of the time.
Amazing work. He I don't know. He makes me feel so comfortable, and he does what he's gonna do, and he puts all his heart and soul into it. Definitely check out his work. His Instagram will be where?
Here. Unless she puts it somewhere else.
Oh my god, that's you. But thank you guys for joining us. Make sure to follow me on my TikTok, La Bella Vida Ink, Instagram, La Bella Vida Ink, and my other Instagram, Thalia Tattoos. Website's going to be coming up, and IG will be the best way to get in contact with me. Make sure to give us a thumbs up here. And if you have any questions, go in the comment sections, leave us a comment of what you guys thought about this, what you thought about Sam, I am, and us. And hope to see you guys in the next Tattoo Nightmare. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Cheers with your Tattoo Nightmare cup.
I have to go this way because
Oh, you're right. Ding.
Hi, my name is Thalia Sanchez. I like to tattoo and shit, and I like my dog, Canela. Today we're going to eat pan, and we're going to talk about stuff. And this is my friend, Sam, and he shoots video and photography and stuff.
I'm okay or whatever. But you guys can follow me on it. I'm just kidding. It's because that's what you say all the time.
Easy. One take. We're done.